Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the most recent announcement that Dokkan Twitter has made. Yeah, we're going to get the EZA 5 years. They're coming very shortly. I don't know when exactly they're going to drop in the game, but there is already gameplay of them out, so feel free to go and look at that. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this because I am very late. I woke up really late today as I've been catching up on some sleep. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop into this. Let's start with, I guess, Gogeta here. So for starters, their leader skill, final trump card, or fusion category key 3, HP attack and defense 170%. Pretty solid. Pre-transform passive, attack and defense was 140%. Oh wait, actually, you know what? Hold on, let me bring up the current version of them. That way we can compare the difference real quick. Where is he at? There's Vegito, and then we need Gogeta. Alright, so Gogeta. Let's bring him over here. So this was him before. He's getting basically a double in his base stats. Key +4 when attacking. Launches an additional attack that's a great chance of becoming a super attack when attacking as the first or second attacker in a turn. Launches an additional super attack and gain a great chance to evade enemies' attacks as a third attacker in a turn. Defense was 100% when attacking. Transform when conditions are met. So basically what they did here is they gave him double the stats at the start of turn, an additional key when he launches an attack, and did they up the chance to get the additional? Yes, they did. And now it's a 70% chance to become a super instead of a 30% chance, which is significantly higher. He gets this additional 100% defense when attacking now, as well as a 70% chance to dodge in the third slot as opposed to a 50% chance. So that's very solid. And then for his super attack effects in base, he still stacks attack on both things, but now he gets 50% defense on 18 key and 30% on 12 key. That's a big change. He's going to be significantly stronger defensively pre-transformation than he was before, because like before transformation, these guys currently are like actually fodder. They like just straight up died everything in the game. So now that they're going to actually be able to live things and dodge and whatever, they're going to be significantly better and like way tankier. Now I think the best part about both of these EZAs, because they have the same exact basic passive when they transform: evade enemy attacks for the first turn after transforming. That is huge. Again, it's not going to matter for something like Broly or like what is it, Ice Shenron currently, where they disable dodging, but in any other hard event in the game, that first turn they're gonna have 100% chance to dodge, which is kind of gross. So let's go ahead and compare them now to to the EZA or to the fused. So let's see. They get 150% attack and defense, which is basically double. Key +5 launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have a medium chance to become super attacks. I believe it was just a single one. Oh no, he just didn't even have that. So this is just a new thing that he has now, where he gets basically 2 additional attacks, each of which that have a medium chance. I thought he had like, yeah, just launches an additional attack. So this launches an additional attack is now 2 attacks that now have a 30% chance to become super attacks, and attacks effective against all types from the first or second attacker on a turn. That's fine. That's what he had before. Key +7 launches an additional super attack and gain a great chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attack, as the third attacker in a turn. So even after he loses the 100% chance to dodge, he'll still have a 70% chance in the third slot, which is really strong. And then he gets an additional 1 key in attack and defense 22%, up to 5 key and 88% attack and defense with each attack performed, and he performs critical hits during the turn where the active skill is activated or when key is 24. So he is going to be hitting really hard, really fast. How these guys work, if you don't know or don't remember from when these guys came out, if you pop their active skill in slot 3, that will proc this like chance, like this part of their passive where they get stuff as the third attacker in the turn. That will proc that, and so you can move them back into an additional, like a different part of like the turn, and they'll still have the buff from being from attacking in the third slot. So if you do their active skill in slot 3, not only are you going to get 1 key, 22% attack and defense if you aren't already built up, which is going to be really hard to do that because they can super attack 4 times in a turn, right? And you put them back in slot 1 or 2, He's going to still have the key +7. He's going to get that additional super attack and a great chance of evading enemies' attacks, 70% chance, by the way, as well as everything that he gets up here in slots 1 and 2. So he has a basic chance of technically doing, let's see, his initial super attack, these 2 super attacks, so that's 3 already. He gets the additional super attack from attacking in slot 3, as well as the hidden potential system super attack, which you're probably going to get after that, which is 5 super attacks that this guy can perform in a single turn while having 70% chance to dodge, while getting defense on every single one of those super attacks. Like look at this passive here, his super attack effects down here. Greatly raises defense for 3 turns. He only had it for 1 turn. Now it's for 3 turns and it's 50%. And then on each super attack, he's getting 50% attack and defense. This guy's going to be hitting so ridiculously hard. Like, who's living a rotation of this guy and Vegito? Nobody. They're just dead. They're just dead. Anyway, let's go on Vegito because he's slightly different than Gogeta. They're basically exactly the same pre-transformation. They are literally word for word exactly the same copy pastes. Except the only difference of their leader skill is that they have Potara instead of Fusion. Their super attack effects are also exactly the same before they transform. Where they differ is what they get in slots 1 and 2 after they've already transformed. So he still gets 100% chance to dodge for the first turn after transforming. He has that attack and defense was 150%. He gets key +5 and launches an additional super attack and gains a medium chance to launch another super attack as the first or second attacker in a turn. So already in slots 1 and 2, he can super attack 4 times, right? Just keep that in mind. Key +7 launches an additional super attack and gain a great chance to dodge enemies' attacks, including super attack as the third attacker in a turn, plus an additional key +1 attack and defense plus 22%, up to key +5 and attack plus 88% with each attack performed. Perform critical hits during the turn where the active skill is activated or when key is 24. Remember when I said that you can proc that with your active skill, that 3rd slot stuff? That gives him that additional super attack. So now he's at 5. Now you're going to add the hidden potential system in there. So that's 6. This guy can super attack 6 times on the turn that you do your active skill. Each of those super attacks are giving him 50% defense for the turn, and one of them is giving you 50% for 3 turns. Just think about that right now, right? And since you launched the active skill, you're doing guaranteed crit the entire time. Every single time. Crit, 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 crit on all 5 super attacks. Now, granted, you only really have a likelihood of doing 5 super attacks because, you know, you only have a medium chance of getting the one from it being in slots 1 and 2. But that's still 5 super attacks plus the active skill. So he's going to literally explode everything in the game. Remember that since they both stack in base form, like they stack attack here, those attack stats are going to be fed into the active skill damage once you actually pop that off. So these guys are not going to let anything in the game survive them. That's just straight up what's going to happen. Nothing is living a rotation with both of these guys on it. I think it's probably in your best bet to not pop both active skills on the same turn, because on one turn you can have one of them pop the active skill and absolutely shred for the turn, and then the next turn you can have the other one do the exact same thing and they'll be perfectly fine. The only thing is, though, I do think that both of these guys are going to be more slot 2 characters than they are going to be slot 1 characters. Though they're in slot 3, they are still very, very strong because they do have that 70% chance to dodge. I just do think that you're probably going to want to split them up, have one on slot and then slot 2 in both of the 2 turns. Granted, I don't know who you were linking up with these guys, because let's take a look at the link tool on the Dokkan info site, just so that we can, you know, really take a look here. So let's go Vegito. Okay. Actually, this is probably easier. Click on this, and then we can find him through here. Okay, so yeah. I don't know what that was. So I want Vegito. I don't know why it's not allowing me. Vegito. come on. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do this. I guess it's using the Japanese spelling for stuff, so it's not really, you know. Come on. Come on, link tool. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you can link them 6 to 6 with another one of themselves, but like again, not really the best in terms of having a slot 1 character. Ooh. Ooh. Wait a second. This guy. Huh. And Gohan? How many links do they share with Vegeta and Trunks? Only 3. Only 3 with the new LR. Though you do share 4 with Blue Gogeta. I guess that could work. Then also there's the 7 years that you can link them up with. If STR Vegito EZAs along with Buhan, this is gonna be a really solid here. The thing with Gogeta is though, Gogeta has over in a flash. I think they both do actually. Gogeta. Come on, link tool. Yeah, we're really looking for this guy to EZA, aren't we? That'd be good. And then, oh, you can link him with God Goku once we get his EZA on JP. That would be a pretty solid rotation for a while. And again, oh yeah, Bird Goku and fucking Gohan. Yeah, that's who you're probably gonna end up running these guys with on like a Kamehameha team. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of crazy. Ooh. Well, let me know how you guys feel about these guys in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. These guys looking crazy, and I'm very excited for this.